So here's the thought. You get better at what you do repeatedly. That's how you get better at anything. And it works for good things, it works for bad things. For example, someone who takes an instrument and learns it, they've practiced it over and over and over again until they become a master. That's why they're good at that instrument. But it works in the reverse too. Well, I guess reverse depends on how you look at it, right? Let's say you're a liar and you continue to lie over and over and over again, you will be better at lying because it's something that you've practiced. Why is this important? It's because it kind of removes the fact that I have to be talented, I have to be skilled, my brain has to work a certain way, I have to have a certain IQ. It removes all of that and just says the things that you do the most frequently, the things that you do more often, the things that you practice, you become better at. And I think for 2024, all of the people who want to make more music, make more content, make more of anything must do that thing in order to get better at it, to get to that caliber of performance and execution that they want, that they see in their minds. They see themselves, I see myself as someone who makes excellent music, right? And a lot of the brain blocks that have been happening for 2023, 2022, 2021 has been, man, I want to make this music, but it doesn't sound the way that I want it to. Or I want to make this content, but it doesn't look the way that I want it to. Oh, what's the gap? Oh, I need this new piece of gear, or I need to learn something else, or I need to whatever the case may be. There's always some external thing that, oh, if only I had that, then I'd be better. No, incorrect. The thing that you repeatedly do over and over and over, you improve upon. And it might not be in that very moment you feel that 1% growth, but over a period of time, 1% happens every single time. So I think this year, if you're wanting to become better at something, if you're wanting to improve, if you're wanting to grow, go ahead and take the time, set aside time to practice it. And to make sure to solidify the effects of this practice, you release it to the world. This is why right now my main goal for this year is to do as many of these live streams as possible. I don't know if you guys saw my last live stream. If you did, I appreciate you. If you didn't, you should check it out. Do as many live streams as possible, drop as many songs as possible, because even now, as I've lined up maybe 3 or 4 right now for releases, 3 or 4 releases for January, it is in the practice. It is in taking the song from conception to release and everything in between that has made me realize things about my own process. It's made me realize things about the things that I need to improve on the next song, which will happen very soon. So I tighten that feedback loop. That's what it's happening. I'm tightening the feedback loop because I've produced a bunch of things before, but the space in between those productions allowed for gaps in my knowledge. Not necessarily gaps in my knowledge, but allowed for time to pass and less solidification. I don't know if that's the right word, but it didn't solidify because I didn't repeat that process again with the lessons in mind from before. So all of that is to say, if you have a thought, if you have an idea, if you want to be creative, or if you just want to learn something new, practice it. You have to practice it and keep practicing it, or else you will lose it. Here's another good example. I started playing guitar last year, a ton. And every 2 weeks, I would go to church and practice what I had learned. And within that time, the physical manifestation of that practicing were the calluses on my hands, right? Because I'm playing guitar and you're picking at the strings and you're holding down on the fretboard and you get these calluses, right? Second physical manifestation is the muscle memory. Now, if I want to play a C, I know where that goes. I know a G, I know a A. All these basic fundamental chords, they're in my muscle memory, and now I barely have to think about playing them anymore. Whereas before, when I first picked it up, I had to, where is it? I can't find it. And then it would take way too long. But now that I've closed the feedback loop over and over and over again, it's tight. I'm not saying I'm the best guitar player in the world at all. I'm not saying that at all. There are plenty more who have practiced a lot more than me, who have closed the feedback loop over and over and over again, and that's why they're better. And that goes for anything. If I said tomorrow I don't want to make music anymore, I want to write screenplays, or if I want to I don't know, build robots, whatever the case may be. I must find a way to practice that and get it out of a theoretical thing in my brain and make it something real over and over again, to be like, okay, this piece goes here, this piece goes here. That's the whole point. So, in conclusion, 2024 is the year of practice. 2024 is the year of repetition in practice to close the feedback loop to become better at the thing that you want to be better at. So, I don't know if you guys like these talking videos. If you do, you know what to do, liking, subscribing. I've started a Discord so that fellow creatives who love God and just want to chill, vibe, and make things that feel wholesome and good can come along and just chill and create with one another. And I'll be putting in different resources, different breakdowns and full sessions, my sessions. I'm just putting a lot of stuff in that Discord. So if you want to come hang, it's totally up to you. But cool. Thanks for guys watching. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in a little bit. Peace.